when you put together a baseball team, you have to look in front of you about where you're going to be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. There are certain players here we want to keep. There are certain players who are going to come along, and we needed to have that flexibility to bring in new young players to go with the core. It just isn't like, I'll sign this star, and that star. We did that last year. It didn't work.
So
we didn't win any more than 69 games last year. We won the same 69 years before.
So where do you see the Marlins 8 years? I mean,
8 years? I can't tell you where I see them 8 years.
So where do you see the Marlins another season, 2 seasons?
I see us putting together all the pieces that we have and all the talent, championship talent, that I see inside that clubhouse and out on that field, selecting and working and getting them to the major leagues quickly. And then we'll find out what we need to augment that. That's just the way to build a club. I did not want to be like some other teams in Major League Baseball. They make 1 or 2 changes each year, and they never have winning seasons. We've had a lot of winning seasons through this decade. It's been not so great the last 2 years. And we thought, going into the new ballpark, it would be terrific. And so that's why I said, let's go out and produce this $100 million hairline and it work. If it doesn't work, you got to fix it. And I said yesterday to a couple of reporters that, no game without a little bit of pain.
How do you expect fans to show up and see this team when they don't know half the starting lineup?
They like baseball, they'll come.
They didn't come last year with names that they knew.
Well, because they were losing.
So if you see the same thing happen this year, you just think they don't show up, what happens next year?
Well, you're jumping the gun. You've got to watch and see how these guys develop. I mean, you probably don't even know half the names of some of these guys that we have. Spend a little time and look into that. See who they are. When we made the trade with Toronto, it was very interesting. We had the 28th worst team in the farm system in baseball. You don't win baseball games without guys that you can call upon. Last year we had injuries. There was nobody to call up. We were bringing up AAA kids who were 6-year free agents. They did their best, and we were grateful that they were there, but that's not what you want for a championship caliber team.
Mr. Loria,
we're going to do just a couple more, and then he's going to meet with beat writers.
With all due respect, why should fans believe everything that you're saying, given the history of
You said that thing. You said that question in 4 different ways, and my response to you is, we have put together some championship caliber young players, a large group of them. We're going to field an excellent team in the next 2 or 3 years that you're going to be proud of. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe what I think and what I feel.
How do you respond to guys?
The image with the attached there that it was kind of a con job that the stadium got done.
A con job? I'm not even going to answer that.
Jeffrey, did you encourage Jose to buy a house? Did you encourage
I never encouraged him to buy a house. I spoke to Jose when he was here and he was looking for a house. He was going to wait till the end of the season. And I'm glad you asked that question because they reported it on 4 days.
I mean, he said you would talk to him about 4 days before you traded. That's not accurate.
First of all, 4 days before he traded, he was on a plane to Dubai. I never spoke to him.
Did you guarantee?
I saw him at a dinner that I invited him to come to. I had no idea we were putting together any trade that was going to happen while he was away. I asked him how he was. First of all, he sat 2 people away from me, so I had very little opportunity to speak with him. My wife sat in the corner. And I asked him, he's been to Miami. He said he's been looking at houses. His wife is down there. He said he's going to Dubai. 3 or 4 days later, Larry called me with what he wanted to do. I immediately called his agent, Greenberg, and I said, why don't you make me a trade? I want you to call Jose and make sure he doesn't buy a house. That's the essence of it all.
One more question.
You get what Hank said about the ballpark issue. A lot of people feel that, and then you tried in the letter to distance yourself from the county, saying that that's their situation.
What situation?
As far as the amount of money long-term that will now be committed to the ballpark from
You
the
have to ask the county and the city that.
Isn't that important to use a franchise? And now the backlash comes toward you because now the county and the city are out so much taxpayer money.
First of all, the money isn't local taxpayer money. The money is tourist dollars. You keep reporting this inaccurately.
It's not inaccurate. Some of that money had to go elsewhere. The money you used for your had
Yeah,
to
it
go to
could have
other
gone to build a convention center.
I tend to agree with you, but the perception by the general public who doesn't understand the machinations of taxation is that it is public money. How do you get beyond that?
It's
repair your
public
image?
money that's supposed to be used for facilities. You want to be a major league city and have a major league baseball team, you need a major league facility.
But even
Do
the
they have a
Dolphins
Major
are
League
saying
Baseball team?
that this isn't a Marlins deal.
This isn't the Marlins deal?
Yeah, even
I don't know what that
they come
means.
out with the approach that this isn't Marlins. This will be much better. Do not look at the Marlins, what they did. We are not the Marlins. That's basically their approach and their sale of their improvements. How do you respond to that?
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
They were using your situation.
The Dolphins is not.
Are you talking about the
Yeah,
Dolphins?
the Miami Dolphins are saying that your approach is not their approach, and that not to confuse the two because you're
I
seeing a
have
very
I have nothing to say about what the Dolphins are doing. It's their business. I hope they succeed. I want all the major sports teams to thrive in South Florida. But if they want to use us to get their deal done, fine. But we have nothing to do with it.
Thank you, guys.
Mr. Loria, how
Thank
do
you.
you bring fans back?
Sit over here real quick. If there's any beat writers off camera that want to get a couple more questions, we're happy to come anytime. Thank you.